Hello, this is a peer presentation of the nature of life done by students from the group 311 from Centro de Investigación y Desarrollo en Educación Bilingüe, CIDEB. And the project title is Effects of the pH on Common and Organic Detergents on the Naturally Found Water and its Environment.
Nuevo León is a state that has great biodiversity. 68% of the state has a dry and semi-dry climate. 20% has a warm subhumid climate. 7% has a subhumid temperature, and the remaining 5% has a very dry climate. This makes the state very diverse in its ecosystems and makes different climates because they make different organisms adapt to them. All of these organisms cannot live without water because it's an essential liquid for life. Most of the drinking water found in Mexico, Nuevo León state, can be found in rivers and lakes, which are dispersed around the state.
Although water is a resource that should be taken care of rigorously, many industries contaminate water sources with different wastes. The total wastes that can be found in rivers are composed of many different substances along with the detergents. In this project, we will focus on the human wastes that come from the washing machines, which contains different detergents.
A bit of background information about the project are the pHs of rivers and the ones needed for plants, terrestrial animals, and fish to survive. Natural water is between 6.5 and 8.5 on the pH scale, with 7.4 being the optimum pH for river water. Plants thrive with a pH of about 5.5 to 7 on average. Animals can drink water with a pH between 6 and 9, and fish can live in a pH between 6.5 and 8.5. With this, the conclusion reached is that the optimal pH of water, which is safe to be consumed by plants and animals and to live in for fish, is between 6.5 and 7. In addition, the water consumption of an efficient washing machine is about 47 liters, while the ideal amount of detergent that should be applied to a full load is 100 milliliters, yet most of the people apply a whole cup of detergent into it. Fortunately, there are washing machines designed to use a certain amount of detergent, but there are still people who throw the detergent directly into the clothes. Detergents are known to have a basic pH, which if compared to the range of tolerance of plants, fish and animals will be pretty harmful for them. Yet, talking about an organic detergent which comes directly from a plant that was used in the past for washing clothes called jaboncillo, we expect for this damage to be less.
If the organic detergent is considered 100% natural, then it will be more eco-friendly for water and the common detergents. It will be harmless for life found in lakes and rivers. Regarding its pH, it will be known for the most basic for detergents.
The team went to different bodies of water found around Monterrey in order to collect water samples to calculate their pH with the potentiometer found at our school. The team went to two parts of Rio La Silla, Huasteca, Escobedo, stream of Sierra Alta, and dam of La Boca. The concentrations were calculated with a 47-liter solution of water and 100 milliliters versus 250 milliliters of detergent. Then a 1-liter solution was done to scale using both types of concentrations and both types of detergent, resulting in 4 different 1-liter solutions. Each one was tested for their pH and their effect on plant growth. In total, 5 plants were used. One was the control one, and the rest were used for the 4 different types of solutions. Each plant received 1 cup of their solution during a week, like each day, and no animals were used in this experiment due to ethical matters. Something we took into account while doing this experiment is that the contaminants found in various moving bodies of water are dissipated in a process called liming, where limestone, primarily calcium carbonate, neutralizes the acid water and soil and buffers them from rapid fluctuations in pH. Although this happens, the results that we found were above the optimal range in pH because the detergents are not the only contaminants that can be found in the rivers and other bodies of water.
Table 1 shows that most of the pHs found in the rivers in the dam were above the optimum pH for a river, which was 7.4. It also was way above the optimal range for all life to be balanced, which was between 6.5 and 7. The concentrations gave a result of 0.5% using 250 milliliters for a full load and 0.2% using 100 milliliters. The pH of the concentrations for both types of detergent were the following.
So, comparing the results of the pH of the detergents, only the organic detergents could enter on the pH range that was previously established for having plants, animals, and fish living in good conditions, also having the concentration of 0.2% of organic detergent being the most friendly solution one. All these proving our hypothesis correct and also determining that organic detergents are the best option if the protection for all forms of life found in bodies of water is looked for. Besides, comparing the results of pH obtained from the different bodies of water found in Monterey, those pHs were still close to the neutral pH, but they were not the most acceptable ones, they were not the best options, because not all forms of life could be able to live in there. So, as it was said before, most bodies of water found in Monterey, found in Nuevo León, have running water. This means that they are in a constant dilution, in a constant filtration of all the contaminants of all the substances that enter in the source. Yet, this might help reduce the damages that detergents do, right? But they do not, because detergents are not the only contaminants that people produce. Detergents are not the only contaminants that are found in water. There are many other contaminants that people throw because of personal usage or because of industrial usage. So, situation could be worse if we were talking about relatively stagnant water such as Presa de Boca, which its results were still not so bad, but this could be explained because of the recent water discharge due to the recent excessive rains from the past month. So it had running water, so it diluted a little bit. So if we were talking about stagnant water, our bodies of water could be in worse conditions. In addition, comparing the results of the plants, the normal detergents made the plants present way worse results than the organic detergents did to the other plants. Yet, plants do not grow better than a normal plant growing with normal water, of course. Finally, as a solution, it is recommended to seek for organic detergents instead of the common detergents in order to help reduce the damages that nature is suffering. Also, we need to use these detergents obeying the ideal amounts that should be put in a load. And we are conscious that these detergents are not so easy to be found, so as a last resort, people can still buy common detergents, but still obeying the ideal amounts that should be put in a load and obeying the usage instructions of the detergent you are consuming. So finally, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helps you get more conscious about this topic.